Hi, I'm Cory Schmidt. I play with Loose Moment UPKA. This is the weekly relapse.
Work is out.
You are listening to the Weekly Relapse with your host, Skylar Potter.
The day is done.
Let's party, junkies.
It's good for your soul. Every now and then it's lose control. So please don't be scared. Come and dance if you dare.
What is going on, junkies? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Weekly Relapse. I'm your host, Skylar Potter, and I got Cory Schmidt with me. What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
Long-time friend.
Good
Known you
friend.
for fucking ever.
Ever since elementary school. You
Remember-
played violin when I played viola.
You still play viola.
I still play viola.
You're still on. Like, dude, I was terrible at it. The teacher didn't want to say it out loud, but we all knew.
Did you ever know what happened to that gentleman later? Do you remember what happened?
No, did you get? Was he a diddler?
It was Mr. Keithley.
Mr. Keithley.
Mr. Keithley.
What happened?
We was in 5th grade. We started the year. I wanted to play cello, but they said we have 5 cellos and not an area viola. Can I cuss on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking A. So Mr. Keithley said, we have like 12 fucking violins. Maybe Skylar played violin, and that's how it's like that, man.
Yeah.
But it's like that. And then we had about one dude named Viola, whose last name was Schmidt as well. And then there's also about 12 cellists, and I wanted to be a cellist. And then Keithley was like, you know what? We have like a whole lot of cellists and stuff like that. So you should play viola. Man. There's like only one, and it's not like, like all the violins and everything like that. So he says, yeah, you should start playing viola. I start playing viola. Good man Skylar starts playing violin and everything like that. This is 5th grade on the little stage of Margaret Wills Elementary.
What happened to the gentleman, though?
So 2 months before the end of the year, the good gentleman over at Tascosa, because he was also the Tascosa High School director at the point that time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We were the little elementary feeder school that he did, in between periods and shit. And so what happened to him was he had inappropriate relations with a high schooler and did some shit like he was like feeding alcohol and shit like that between periods and shit like that to his high schoolers over at Tascosa. And then 2 months out, like he just like, no, I can't do that shit. Got nice and fired and got nice and incarcerated,
Dude,
last my knowledge.
I feel like we were talking about someone and I can't remember. We were talking about a teacher. I don't want to say his name just in case it's not how I remember. But it was an
Apologize, Mr. Keithley.
Oh, no. Because you actually know the story. This one was like an iffy. We're not 100% sure if it actually happened or not. And so, he used to have girls in the classroom all the time. And we all knew he was going through a divorce. Like, he would openly talk about the divorce.
Is this like middle school, high school?
High school. I would say like 10th or 11th grade.
Okay.
And
you were Tascosa. I mean, I'm not trying to pick.
Yeah. I'm on
That's the most specific that we'll get.
Yeah. Tascosa. And but yeah, he always had girls in his class. But I thought he was a dope teacher. I remember thinking to myself, like, he was a really nice dude. Like, he was never he was cool with me.
Yeah.
I'd come in because I had him in the last period of the day.
Okay.
I'd come in. I'd be like, "Yo, Mr. Blank, like, what are we doing today?" And he'd be like, "We're reading Huck Finn," and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to be absent today. And I would leave. I would just fucking leave. And he never wrote me up. He never sent me to the office for it. I mean, I got the absence. Like, he didn't count me there. Something. I feel like sometimes he did, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a cool teacher. But yeah, like, I remember at one point he was just gone. And like, that was the rumor that was spread, was like that he was hooking up with one of those girls. I was like,
really?
Man, and like, that's such a weird thing to think about.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially like, because because when we was in high school, internet had been a thing for about a good solid. Well, internet as we knew it was there for a decade at this point. I'm not like justifying the damn things like that, but at that point, like 2008, it's sort of 2008, 2006, 2005 or whatever, and it's like that's a little bit hard to sort of pinpoint the technological aspect of that point.
Well, I don't even know, dude. Okay, hold on.
I apologize.
No. Dude, I just thought about this too. Like, I wonder, like, because all those kids have computers and shit now. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember?
It's insane.
Dude, it has to be. Because I remember, like, in the computer lab, it wasn't even the computer lab. It was a different room you actually had to take a class in.
Yeah.
It wasn't the typing class. It was Mr. Moore's class.
Wasn't
Right.
that the AutoCAD guy or whatever, the drafting class?
No.
It's something else. Something. Okay.
It was,
Either way.
I don't remember. Like each station taught you something different.
Oh, okay,
and
okay, yeah.
We always cheated. I didn't learn anything in there. I took it for 2 years. I don't fucking remember. I don't even know the name of the fucking class. You know
Okay,
what
yeah.
I mean? I remember I'd sneak out and go get food all the time.
Perish the thought.
Yeah, like, it was like my second period class. I was like, it had a back door. That you could come in from multiple. Yeah, dude, you could just bounce. And but I just remember like 2 of the computers. One of them like had like hardcore porno all over. Like there was just like in the folders.
I
Like,
thought
you could
they
just-
always.
you could just find it. Like we all knew it was there. And then the one right by his office, because he actually had an office. He wasn't out there he didn't just sit at a
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
He had an office. And the one right outside of his office, like where you could see him and he could see you, but he couldn't see your computer screen,
Right.
had like beheading videos.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
And like I vividly remember,
He's into
like
some heinous shit.
No, it wasn't him. It was the children. Children were downloading this onto the computer at the school, and I thought I was fucked up when I would like put one of my CDs in and burn it or like copy it so I could listen to it during class.
I'm being nefarious.
Yeah, and then like to find out there's like fucking dudes getting their head chopped off on the video on the computer next to me. You know, I'm playing
straight
tanks
up.
thinking
Damn.
I'm being crazy.
Damn.
You know,
Right.
dude. So I wonder if they have to put up. I wonder how deep because they all have their own laptop now.
Yeah. No. Right.
So it's like they don't have to. They're not gonna stumble across that shit.
And then
you know?
how many people plug their professional laptops to their phone specific hotspots? That way, it's not even like networked examined, right?
Right. Oh, see, and the kids are way fucking smarter than we were.
Oh yeah, damn straight. Yeah,
Dude,
the technology's
we-
caught up to the bullshit we've always wanted to do.
I saw this meme. It was like,
We
yo,
thought fucking having a calculator watch in 5th grade was like some fucking heinous shit to do. It's like math program
Dude.
5 times 3.
do you remember like like the kids that would have like the watch that had the TV remote in it,
Oh yeah.
and they would fuck with the teacher, and they would fuck with the teacher?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the best days of our like, dude, that
Yeah.
was awesome.
Freshman year geography class with what was his name?
Mr. Ripley.
Not Mr. Ripley.
I had Mr. Ripley. That guy was a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, it was this AP teacher. Shit. Give me a minute. I remember it was the same teacher, same name as.
This was
another
the golf
teacher of
coach.
mine.
I had the golf coach, so he didn't even want to be a geography teacher. He wanted to be a golf coach.
Yeah, homeboy just wanted to play 18 holes a day.
Dude, he fucking hated me, and I never understood why. Like, this dude fucking. This is how he would. Because in geography, a lot of it, you got to explain like rich and poor. You know, like that comes a lot into play. Like, this is like the rich part of the country. This is the poor part of the country.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Demographic studies.
And so
shit.
what he would do is he had to do that all the time, and he would every day he would go, this side of the room is the rich side of the room, and he'd go, this side of the room is the poor side of the room, and I was always in the poor side of the room, and he'd always, one of his examples every fucking day was, and like, this dude's gonna be over here, you know, owning his own business, da 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 da, doing that and living this life.
Yeah.
Potter's gonna be over here selling hot dogs on the corner, getting robbed every
Oh,
day.
and you were always the statistic.
Yeah, and so like
Shit.
one day I try to fucking sit on the rich side of the room. I'm like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Like, it really, like, dude, it messed with me on a day-to-day basis. Like,
I am not the proletariat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'll go over to the rich side of the room.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
sat over there. He flipped it. No, that was I just turned that to the poor side of the room.
Oh yeah, arbitrarily, right?
Yeah,
Arbitrarily.
yeah, yeah.
There was no rhyme, no reason,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He did like, I already pre-planned my speech. Fucking hated that guy. Yeah, I think what got him was he told me he was a golf teacher, and I just go, you ever got any hole-in-ones? He's like, I've gotten 2, and I
Ever?
guess I expected a bigger number. Yeah, I was like, that's it. And like, I think that was it. That was like, I think like they're hard to get, motherfucker. Like, I was a kid, I didn't know. I'd never played golf. You know what I mean?
I've worked at a golf course for the past 3 years straight. I've made 1 hole-in-one, played 3 games ever, lost about 70 balls in 9 holes.
So wait, you've actually
Once. Yeah. I work over at La Paloma Tascosa Country
yeah?
Club. Yeah. Been there for about past 3 years or so. I changed the cups. So whenever all the golfers get all pissed off, like, why the fuck is that hole just right there? It's too close to a slope. That's not legal. It's because of me. I make so many millionaires and retired old people that have way
just
too much money
angry,
every fucking day.
dude.
And so many
I feel like
times
I've
I do it way on purpose.
I feel like I've seen a movie where these guys are playing golf, and like the guy like chips shots and it's like lands like right next to the hole,
Yeah.
and then like right like as they're walking up to get to it, like the guy rolls up, fills that hole and moves it like all the way across the green.
I've actually had to do that once upon a day because this one dude was he was playing before he was allowed to. So like he played 40 minutes before his first tee time. So if he runs into me and shit like that, like that's his fucking fault. I get to interrupt his game all I want and stuff like that because he's the one's fucking up and shit like that. Oh,
It's gotta be a good feeling. Like I don't know. Part of you is like play through, man. Come on, like
yeah, it's like you're already. I'm here at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 days a week, 365 a year.
yeah.
It's like man, like just.
But he's like, this is my free time. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone's free time lines up at like 5:30, like everybody else. You
Yeah,
know?
no, right. It's like right.
Like I don't know. I couldn't imagine being so into something that you're like, I'm gonna get up, like fishing. I never understood like we gotta leave to go there at like 5 in the morning.
Man, at least fishing you can.
Why?
You see, at least fishing. Okay, I will concede this one thing too, sir.
But see that's that man's fishing.
But at least fishing, you can eat a fucking fish later on and do a fucking,
You can go to work
fish and
later.
chips and shit like
you
that.
can go
It's
to
like
work.
that.
I don't know why I'm standing up for the millionaire who probably doesn't work. I don't know why, but I am. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, then you get it. I mean, like,
So you said you're practicing for some shows?
yeah. This April 17th, I'll be playing with Yippee-Ki-Yay. Plug. Sorry.
Where at?
Over at the Marriott Hotel. It'll be for a photo. It'll be like for a photo art presentation for a photographer named Jim Livingston.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that 17th, and then we'll be doing a 420 party at Mac
Ew.
Daddy's with a Lucid Moment with a couple other bands.
And in
stuff like that.
between those two shows, you have the opportunity to go see one of the funniest mans on the planet. His name is Mo Alexander on April 19th
19th.
at Leftwoods.
Leftwoods, okay.
And it's only $5 to get in. I'll be performing. He's actually the first comedian I was ever able
Yeah.
to open for.
I need to see you more. I seen you once. I didn't get to see you. I didn't say hi, but I seen you a couple times.
These guys are like my podcasts now go on the Yellow City Comedy YouTube channel.
Okay.
And if you go back deep enough, you can actually find when we used to do the Yellow City Comedy podcast.
Okay, yeah.
And we actually interviewed Mo Alexander. Dude is crazy. He's died twice. You can find his stuff,
Wow.
all of his merchandise, and his website basically where you can find all of his stuff. Tour dates is gonna be slapthistupid.com.
Slap this stupid.
This guy is fucking badass. I saw a picture not too long ago where he worked with Kevin Hart.
Oh, wow.
And doing something like that. So yeah, dude, this guy is fucking hilarious. You guys make sure to come out, and I'm sure the guy touring with him is just as good. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's only $5. April 19th at Leftwoods. It's gonna be. I'm super. And then I think the 24th we're there as well.
That 19th will be a what? That'll be a Thursday, yeah. Okay,
Thursday.
yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not hard to come out on a Thursday.
Yeah, all right.
You can be hungover on Friday.
What time's that start? What time's that start?
What
there?
time does that start? You ask. Doors at 8. Show at 9.
Doors at 8, show at 9. And that's what, $5? I believe I heard.
$5 at the door. I wonder how long we could actually plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just like sit there, like just like really try to plug the whole time. Like what was going? Where's the location of the one on the 24th? Well, my friend, it is Leftwoods again.
I will have thy know, sir, the regional specific demographic upon the locale.
Dude, there's a comic by the name of Sam Tallent. I definitely wanna get to come through Amarillo. This dude is so fucking funny. I had another comedian quote. This is exactly what he said. He goes, "I saw Dave Chappelle 2 weeks ago. That dude's fucking funny. Like funnier. Like that guy wins. Like Sam, it's different style by 100% means. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to say Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's a god, and so I mean
He's a breed in his own.
But you just
too.
gotta take that as it is, you know. But like that's how good he is. Like you can
Yeah.
like somebody said that to
Yeah,
me
the fact that someone would say that out loud and not inside their own
inside
brain,
of a
right?
comedy club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but Sam Tallent, dude, you guys look him up. I will do what I can to leave this video that I'm going to be talking about in the link. It's just 20 minutes, so we can't watch it. But he basically battles a heckler for 25 minutes, and like he's being funny, but then it's rough, you know what I mean? And then he comes back and closes so fucking strong with
Yeah.
this like acid story when he gets pulled over, dude. It is so fucking beautiful the way
Oh,
he's able
wow.
to do it. But
Yeah.
he's trashing this girl. Like at one point, she has
Man,
her hand.
sometimes you murder, dude.
She's like talking to him, And he's like, "What?" Like at this point, he's over it. He goes, "What are you like? I don't speak drunk. Are you trying to show me where the
Don't speak drunk.
Were you trying to show me where the ring would be if he didn't leave you? Is that what you're doing?" Like,
Oh,
and
no.
he just lets her, dude. He's just, and then when he does that, he like he like pantomimes. He like throws the ball up, like, like straight up from like Sandlot style. Like, it's gone. It's out of here.
That's cool.
And like he's just fucking a god. So I'm trying to get him to come through Amarillo, man.
yeah.
I want to build the scene up to where there's like people are like bummed on the weeks that comedy's not around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can see music all the time. I want to like.
Isn't that the damn truth? Jaded musician hashtag.
No. The thing is, like, I like going to see music live. You know
Oh
what
no,
I mean?
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
There's a lot of open mics I've been going to that are strictly for musicians. And I used to see you guys play at the one over at Austin's Pub.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a few times you guys came in there and jammed.
Yep, yeah.
I'd go in there. I'd be we'd be the only comics. Maybe two of us. We'd just sit there and wait, go up and do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody would listen.
Yeah, I wish I could do more open mics and stuff like that because like I'm with two different bands right now, and so like I have practices with the sort of the cowboy shit kicker bands like that, Yippee-ki-yay and stuff like that. That's Monday,
But
Wednesday.
you enjoy that, right?
Oh no, I absolutely enjoy everything of it. I enjoy the grind so much. Like, I mean, it reminds me when I was in college going for this shit and stuff like that. You know, like
I forgot. See, okay, that's what people don't like. We were talking about the viola earlier.
Yeah.
You went to college for that, right?
5.5 years as a performance major, playing in the UTA Symphony Orchestra for
You're-
5.5 years, and then went to music media and recording technologies.
So
for-
you're literally one of the few people who, like, the public school system worked in your favor. Like, where they handed you an instrument that they wanted you should play this one.
Yeah, I never purchased my first viola. I purchased in college. I played 7 years in public
I was terrible
schools.
at it, and then they moved me to choir. I can't fucking sing. Terrible at drawing. It's like all the fun fucking classes I was bad at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I hated school. But you at least had that little piece of you that, like, you at least loved that class.
I love the class. I was never good at it. I only got good in college and shit like that. If you even want to put the discretion of, like, you know, good and talents like that, like I'm just stubborn at the end of the day, man. Because I play a few instruments like, and it's like I'm pretty good at anything. Pretty good at anything strings. I'm shit at anything winds.
Do you remember that one New Year's, like maybe like 3-4 years ago? I came over, and like I was
My
playing
place,
the,
right?
Yeah, we were playing the drum. Like, dude, like your dad
Yeah.
was like
Yeah,
jamming
yeah.
with us. Like,
Yeah,
that was
Joe was there even there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a super fun night, dude.
Yeah.
That's probably the last time I saw you, other than like out in public, like just run into one another.
Yeah, shit. No, Yeah, as far as out in public, I remember going to your last apartment. I guess that apartment you was at before here.
Yeah.
I went there once upon a time. We sort of played some guitar for a minute.
That was super fun, actually. I remember that.
Yeah. I actually brought a guitar and violin with me, and so
Did
just
you?
in case whatever, you know, it's like
I
that.
haven't changed my guitar strings in like 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I even have a pack of guitar strings laying around. I just
Ha-
haven't done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. I was playing with I busted my guitar out for the first time in probably fucking close to a year.
Yeah.
The other night, and I was drunk, hammered.
Happens like that, right?
Yeah, but it was super fun.
I
And,
wrote some brilliant shit, not some sloshed ass.
No. I was just.
No, I feel you.
No, this rapper was over, and he was free. This kid I've been trying to get on the podcast. You guys are gonna enjoy the fuck out of him. I'm gonna have him freestyle like 3 or 4 different. And the thing is, when he freestyle, you know, how most people like they hit like that first hook, like right up into the hook, and they're like, all right.
Yeah, right.
This fool makes his own hook usually, and then he'll hit the whole song, and then he'll usually acapella a little bit at the end. To close it. Like, he fucking crushes. But so I busted out the guitar and I was playing some shit for them, and then he ended up freestyling, and I ended up just playing. That was super fun. It's like that was the first time I've jammed with somebody since you and I like
Okay,
you said did that violin thing, and we had like it was like super simple, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really weird.
Yeah, it was
You
cool.
like had the plucking thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always put that in a lot of shit. A lot of people, whenever they play violin or fiddle and stuff like that, I'm not saying I'm the only.
You're
I'm the
missing
most
out.
prolific person doing the bluffing. No.
Yeah, you're missing out if you're not doing it. You know what I mean? It's
called
like
text-
if you
it's
have a
called texture.
slide in your pocket and you're playing guitar, you should throw it in at least one song.
At least one, man.
At least one.
Why not?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Hell,
I don't know how to use a slide, so you'll never catch me with
I'm
one
shit.
in my
at sli-
pocket.
I lived in Kansas, and I played with the blues band over in Kansas for about 2 months here, about a year ago, and stuff like that. And even then, like I only kind of got all right with the slide, and I've been playing guitar since fucking about 10 years now and shit.
See, and I used to try to do the music thing, man, and I don't know if it's just because I found comedy, which is why I don't pursue music anymore. But I have a new respect for musicians, and like outside, because I'm not one any like I play at home or whatever. But performing, man, like I don't know how y'all do it. I just can't fucking. I don't want to do it anymore. Like I don't. Like I have no ambition whatsoever to pull my guitar onto a stage, to grab a microphone and sing on stage or scream like I used to do, like metal. I have like I don't want to hop on.
I forget that.
Yeah, I don't want to hop on the drums on stage. I have every ambition to do that with my friends and jam in like a house, but zero on doing it on stage. And I don't know why. It's fucking weird, but like
No, I feel you,
I look at it and I'm like, dude, you guys are working too hard.
dude. And I like being, and you know, it's that time and true thing. Like all comedians say it. Comedians will be the first people to say it because they have the vanity to say it multiple times over. What all comedians want to be musicians. All musicians want to be comedians sometimes. At least not always, but at least sometimes.
It's what it is it's okay. So whenever I'm on stage, I have to be fucking there. I have to be in the moment.
Yeah, no,
I'm looking at all of you, and I
Yeah.
have to read I have to make sure like it's right. Like never
No,
like okay, in the middle of you crushing a solo, you've done it 1,000 times. You get to like sit here, or like say you're just doing like a little bit of rhythm, and like you just finish your solo, and you get to step back and go, like, dude, look at what we're doing. Like we're fucking doing
Yeah,
this.
you don't get to do
I
that.
never have that
No,
opportunity.
yeah,
It's not
no.
until I get off stage I can go, look at what I just did.
Yeah, no, exactly.
mean?
Yeah,
And, like,
what
that-
you do terrifies me.
That's what we're jealous of, is the fact that we don't get to go, look at what I'm doing right now.
Well, you see, and then you're going to find other musicians are jealous of the fact that, you know, some musicians just don't get the fact that, like, oh, they're focusing on your talent, your craft. Sometimes it's really easy to just be the bassist in the group and like, oh, okay, this is just a texture and it's like that. They don't say that bassist is being awesome. That guy's craft, that dude's individual talent, because he gets lost in a texture.
I watch drums. That's my thing. When I'm watching a band.
Well, you started out as a musician too.
Well, yeah. Well, see, yeah, but like that's the like I can't help. Dude, if you're throwing that or saxophone, dog.
Right.
Jesus Christ, a saxophone. I once at Leftwoods, this old man, like, I can't remember. Scenic River was playing, right? And they had their saxophone, they had the guitar players, they had like it's like they had already broke up, and they all just happened to be in town around the holidays and put the show together, right? Quattlebaum's there, and this old man, dude, walks through the crowd and comes up on the side of the stage, and they wave him on. He has a harmonica, and he harmonica battled every instrument.
Every instrument.
And like, dude, but him versus the saxophone was, I don't know, man. It may have been I think I may have talked about this last podcast. It may have been like how high I was. I had taken a dab and stuff, and I wasn't used
Aren't
to
those
them.
just the God's blessing?
And like, but it like, dude, it was like a life-changing experience. It was like I fell in love with like the saxophone for sure. You know what I mean? I was like, gee, like I didn't know, because it was like a psychedelic kind of funky.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things, like I didn't know that could happen like that. I didn't know that instrument could be played in that manner, and like that's what I find interesting. Like that's one reason I like playing guitar. Is I knew the guy who taught me played flamenco.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the guitar could sound like that.
Oh yeah, flamenco guitar, like
You know what I mean? I had no clue that could do that.
the musicianship that goes into flamenco guitar is insanity.
But see, yeah, but like exactly when you see, you're like, I didn't know. I heard Smoke on the Water. I could play that. I knew the guitar could do that. I knew they could do Metallica. I seen them do that.
yeah.
I didn't know it could do that. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's when I was like, I want to learn. You know, that's what made me pick up guitar.
See,
That and Stephen Lynch, but
see what really actually, like, I mean, so I'm gonna be the total nerd, and I'll say it out loud, nice and for the podcast. I got into music because Final Fantasy has a really cool soundtrack, and I'm a total video game nerd like that.
I'm trying to get my girlfriend to play Crystal Chronicles like
That's
currently as we speak. Like right before we started, I was like, you should play Crystal Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
I love that game. A lot of people didn't like it.
It's too good. It's too good.
I
man.
liked it, man. It was a good game.
There's only a few bad Final Fantasies,
I enjoyed.
and I love every single one
I
of them.
enjoyed the fucking freelance. Like you had to carry the little thing around. Like it was.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't turn based. It was
Yeah,
a
right.
fun little twist on Final Fantasy, and I was like, it's something
Yeah.
you'll enjoy.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good game.
13's the only bastard one.
You know, have you heard of the Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves. I can't say that I have.
It's just a pirate game. Anyway,
Okay.
it's like a first person.
Is it
pirate.
an awesome pirate game?
I enjoy it. I enjoy
Okay.
it, but that's the thing
Is it like Skyrim for pirates?
kinda.
Oh, I want to play it so
Kinda. Like there's no quests. Like you're
just free open. You're a fucking
you
pirate.
Yeah. You go to this one island and you buy like treasure maps and
Yeah.
you go find treasure.
Sometimes you see a ship, you fuck everyone up on the ship.
Kraken might come after you.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's all online. You know what I mean?
Is
But
this like a PC thing?
it's on Xbox, and
Xbox,
PC.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a Microsoft exclusive.
I
Anyway,
play stuff on my PC.
if you look up all the stuff on it, it's like
Right.
this. Like it's either you love it or you fucking. You're like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then, like
this
I,
podcast sponsored by Sea of Thieves.
well, I can fully understand when they're like, this is dumb. You know what I mean? I can
Yeah,
totally
right.
see where people are coming from. But on top of it, but my opinion is it's a fucking great game. And I feel like that's what I was getting at is like a lot of people hate that game. A lot of people felt the same way about Crystal Chronicles. And I still think it's a great game. Like,
Yeah, right.
My favorite Zelda, right, for some reason, is Wind Waker. Like I have mad love for all of them.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, my favorite, and I know it's not the best game. My favorite one is Wind Waker.
Oh yeah, I fell on that one. So like that.
And it might be the pirate. I might have a thing for pirates. I'm learning this right now.
That's completely fair. That's completely fair, dude.
You're dressed like a pirate.
Yeah, I do got
Got that pirate swag on, dude.
got the pirate swag with the hipster glasses. Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking. I thought of this bit that I want to do. I got to team up with Costume Castle.
Okay.
See if they'll help me.
All right.
But I want to make like an online, like you know how like you'll have like videos that they look like they're done on Snapchat, but clearly it was set up to be like that funny.
Okay. Yeah.
So like every time my girlfriend, like she'll be come from the room, she'll be like, man, like how's this motherfucker gonna spend more money on the costume than the game? And like anytime I'm playing a game, I'm dressed in like in character for that game.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing PUBG,
Yeah.
like I'm in army fatigues, backpack, helmet, like I look like I'm in the military. If
Yeah.
I'm playing Sea of Thieves, full pirate gear, right? If I'm playing like Red Dead Redemption, badass cowboy outfit. Like, and I just want her to like come around, like every time, just be like, "What the fuck?" And I'm be like, I act like I'm just playing. And as soon as I see the camera, like I get kind of bummed, like I'm just playing a game, man. Like just.
Bro, I'm just doing my thing.
But I've been trying to figure out. Like I've reached out to a couple people already on it. But I think that's something we're gonna try to put out here soon through Yellow City Comedy.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun, man. I want to do more videos like that. That's the thing. Have you ever done a music video?
I have actually never done a music video. I've like done post production, like sound on the music videos and stuff like that before and stuff like that. But I've never like been recorded playing. Like I've never been the dude on the top of the mountain or
Yeah.
or
Well,
the
dude,
whatever.
the stage y'all get to play at, I'll play every summer at Sam Houston,
Yeah.
the gazebo. That's a big fucking thing, right? Like, is that scary? There's a lot of people there, man.
It's not scary, but that's also my thing. I mean, like, I went to the college and it's like, okay, so here we go. Let me preempt this with a little
Okay,
where I come from. Okay, so in college, whenever you're a music major in college, there's a lot of music majors listening to this shit. Lots of people that just know the fucking music world. So when you're a music major in college, you have shit called sectional classes and stuff like that. More than sectional classes, you have chamber classes and stuff like that. And basically, you just have all the people that, like, I went to school for viola. That was my main instrument. If you're a music major, you have to have a specific instrument. Piano, guitar, whatever the fuck. So I was one viola out of about 20 violists and stuff like that. So we'd have our viola, like, specific class. And then we'd have, like, twice a week, all the violists. Like, you'd be a freshman, and then you'd have 28, 34-year-olds all watching you. And you'd play for them every single day. For, like 5 years straight, every single day, or 5 days straight, Monday through Friday, and stuff like that. You'd have your viola sectional class, and
Right.
shit like that. So, and all these 20 people most of them are better than you, because again, especially if you're freshmen, all of them are better than you.
Right, yeah.
And so they're all just like, okay, so this is what you did wrong. You've been practicing really hard for the past 3 months. This is everything you did wrong, and then 20 people all have to say that shit.
Yeah, they each go one by one.
One by one. Everyone has their peer review and shit like that. These are 3-hour classes and shit like that. You'll have 3 hours of everyone telling you and they're not shit. They're not usually not shitty. Everyone's just like, okay, yeah, you did a really okay, that you had good tempo right there. You could have been a little bit louder. Like, you sounded nice. You had like, more often than not, people are pretty alright.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that, but you still have people shitting on you.
Yeah, but you're like, just because it's
Every
nice
single day.
doesn't make it not like.
It's like,
hurt your ego or your feelings. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
this is something I sunk myself into.
Right.
And to think, I thought going to comedy college would be good. Fuck that. Could you imagine 38 comedians telling you your joke sucked? Fuck a bunch of that.
Every day
Because
for
comics
5
are
years
brutal.
straight.
Comics are going to be like, oh, really? You wrote
Yeah.
another fucking Trump joke? And let me guess, you think you're going to pass with that shit. Oh, look,
Right.
look, Donald Trump's an idiot. We all know he's a fucking idiot.
Right.
That was actually what I wanted to bring up, what I wrote down. Did you know on Facebook, they have like all this information on you? You can find it through settings. You go to your ad settings and keep going, and it'll be like information about you, and you click on it, and it has all this shit, like the last phones you've had, the phones you currently have, the tablet you're hooked up to, what you
Yeah.
you spend most of your time doing on Facebook,
Right.
all that stuff. And one of them, it'll tell you, it says politics.
Yeah.
And it says like it'll tell you whether you're like very or what, like either very conservative,
Yeah, they gauge you however
liberal,
they
or
wish.
very.
yeah.
I have no clue how, but they have me gauged as conservative. Like, and like I don't know. Maybe it's because I argue with people, like on conservative posts. Maybe I don't know. I'm not liberal or conservative. I don't consider myself either one. I in my head I was like, they have me down as very liberal.
I
Just
consider
because
myself one of those.
I'm open minded and
Yeah.
and I usually just talk a lot of shit. So I figured they were like, this guy's an ass. This guy's liberal. Like they probably. I guess what I'm saying is I assumed that they were gonna take my jokes as truth and throw me in the liberal category. But like
Yeah.
I'm conservative. I never even saw like it was like one of those things. I was like, there's no fucking way.
You right wing son of a bitch.
They have my girlfriend as very liberal. It's like.
Well, I like the posture that a very liberal female would just be with some like straight, alt-right guy or whatever, and it's like that, right?
Maybe I think it only has to be because I'm like, I get you wanting to have a gun. Conservative.
Yeah, right. It's like how dare there be the gray area?
Yeah.
How dare shit not be black and
Dude,
white?
you
right?
downloaded PUBG on your phone. You're a conservative. We're pretty sure your background's a rebel flag. I don't know.
Was that flag for culture? Was it for racism, there, brother?
Like, who's asking? I gotta really deliver this answer perfectly. Hold on, who's asking? 2018. Anybody can get in trouble.
28
Nope.
ski, bro.
So do you listen to like any hip hop at all?
When I can, I'll tell you right now, it's mostly alternative stuff and stuff like that. And I'm usually like, oh, sorry, I need to be a little better on the
No,
microphone.
you're good.
Get that ASMR. Are these stereo microphones? Like if I talk like
No,
this,
no,
will
no.
you hear them indifferent? No.
No.
You mono son of a bitch,
Yeah, go cheap, dude.
bro.
They are gold.
Is this
Check-
a digital interface or is this all analog? Oh, straight up, you got the Rush Limbaugh thing.
I got the gold microphone. Be careful
Ooh.
with them, though. Yeah,
Dude,
like,
you
I
need to
don't know
get
what's
you
wrong
need to
with-
get the Rush Limbaugh ones, man.
I don't know what that means.
Rush Limbaugh has this. Shit. What's specific fucking model? It's basically it's a. Fuck.
Are you a fan of Rush Limbaugh?
No, but I do know he has a really.
Enough to know his microphone.
Well, no, his microphone's a standard and shit. It's like a Shure, like fucking. I'd have to look up the model number. It's been a minute since I've been in college.
Dude, I was looking
But
up
he
like,
has
how much.
he has like a gold-plated one, just like that. It's like ignorant and shit. It's
No, these were like $20. I was looking up how much like
Really?
the ones
20?
at the Joe Rogan the podcast, how much
Yeah.
their mics are. It's
Mhm.
like $3,000 a mic, dude. Or some shit.
Yeah, Joe Rogan also works for the U.S. fucking C, man.
Dude, that was close. My battery almost died.
Oh
I
shit!
totally thought it was plugged in. The reason I brought up hip hop is I'm gonna play a song by Ali Dominique. Well, whenever I like hip hop. Like I said, I did nothing but metal,
I love hip hop.
Why-
I listen to alternative shit.
but I did nothing but death metal for so long
Yeah.
that I had to like. Eventually, I was like, so I was like, I gotta listen to something else.
Yeah.
So I like underground rappers, dude. And
yeah.
this
okay.
dude, I found him from the one take contest that Futuristic held. He held a
Okay.
contest where all these underground rappers put in
Yeah.
submitted videos. You had to do the whole video in one camera take. You could manipulate the audio. Be careful with that. I wouldn't turn too much.
Okay.
We're not gonna talk during the song or anything.
Alright.
But yeah, so this is all done in one take, and like I played a song by him on the last one too. So this is the one that actually won him the one take contest.
All right, here we go. One take. Hey, yo, what up, Futuristic? What up, AKT Action? It's Ali Dominique. This my one take. Yeah, make sure to go to onetakecontest.com and share this video. Help me get that first place spot. Okay, it's 31 until I'm all gone. Till they closing that coffin. I been kicking it like I'm from Hong Kong. Yo, I don't go out too often cause I get handshakes from the same ones that would always tell me, wait a minute, you will never make it. Take a look at me on the elevator while you walking up the down escalator. Trying to be buddy, kinda funny. Now you wanna love me, you playing right? I'm feeling like Kid Cudi cause I'm cutting up records every single day and night. Got no time to focus on a hater, gotta flex on them like Schwarzenegger. Hold up, wait up, I ain't with the beef. If you want it, better call it waiter. I ain't sorry, no. Run up on him and I feel like Mario. Run up on him, gotta get my cardio. In and out like adios, I gotta go. Line them up, I'ma be knocking the competition down. All of them looking like dominoes. I'm slicing up every single cheesy rapper, kinda like I'm working at Domino's. Hold up, wait a minute, do you feel it? I'ma kill it, I've been in it for a minute. I ain't new to it. It's a peace sign from the west side to the east side. If they wanna show me love, then I'm cool with it. Everybody got the power to shine, they got a mind, but it's looking like they don't know what to do with it. Never using it, man, they losing it. Getting wild like hooligans, man, it's humorous. Yeah, ain't nobody really competing with me. Hop up in a ring and I beat up a beat. I know what I gotta do, it's time to give them what they want, and I'm going 100 up on it. I be keeping the speed, turning to an animal, they trying to keep me on a leash. None of my enemies get it, they never see what I see. Talking and popping, I put out, they wanna be on a team. Where were you at when I had nobody believing in me? I just stuck to the mission. Hey, shout out to Futuristic. Yeah, we eating, and when they start to hate, we making them do the dishes. Yeah, putting Arizona on the map from the sunny state, you know how it go. And if they didn't know, well now they know. It's the hashtag product floor. Hey, one take. It's lit.
Dude, that's so tight.
That's clean, man.
Dude, Ollie Dominique, man. I didn't realize that one was so short. I might go ahead and play another one by him. Yeah, dude, Ollie Dominique. You guys make sure to go subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's Ollie Dominique. I'm not gonna try to fucking spell it for you guys. I feel like you guys are smarter than me as it is.
It's all right now. I'll give you the musician fucking confirmation. That's good shit.
Oh, dude, like this guy, and then OZ the Hitmaker. This guy's unfucking believable,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I found him on Facebook. It's just one of his little sponsored videos. Hey, this is a remix, so I can play it. This is a Motorsport, I believe is what it says, right? It's a Motorsport remix. Like, he does like the chorus or whatever. It's all right, but like I just like that chopper rap, dude. You know that one that
Yeah.
just sounds like they're like chop. You can play it on a snare.
That techno shit, yeah.
Yeah, pass the torch, this a gladiator sport. I want heads, sacrifice, leave them bleeding by the cords. Fuck you thought, I came here to take it all and extort. Pass the fork, I'm about to eat this beat, of course it's the main course. I'm a different breed, man, I swear this shit ain't fair. How does it flare? I'm too rare, me and you, we don't compare. I'm who they fear, came in the game to end careers. Blood is smeared, watch them bleed to death and now I'm
This is
shedding
OZ the
tears.
Hitmaker right here.
You been talking and really running your mouth, player, but I'm the tech that really running your mouth, hater. These niggas bitches, I swear they sweet as an hour later. I'm not your pupil, I shoot your bullets and down later. I'm a boss, been doing this for a while, player. I've been putting you kids to work, that's child labor. OZ the hit, make a bitch, you know me now, dropping bomb after bomb. I turn the track into Al-Qaeda. You can lose your life coming at a crown, nigga. I cut off your head and let them serve it at the round table. Stealing from a king, you get shattered. I'll pick boulders up and slam them all on your chest. Leave you with your head up on the platter and put you on display for your disrespect. What you thought nobody ever would come for you, y'all done made it to the top and got comfortable, bitch. I'm an animal, hungry like Hannibal. I'm here to damage you, foot on your clavicle. I'm too irrational, militant, tactical, Nipsey hustle. I don't do what these rappers do. I'm making classicals. These niggas laughable. We not compatible. Murder for capital, claiming you fly. Poke holes in your parachute, throw you off the roof. The impact will splatter you. I know what I'm doing. Better watch my movement. 2 + 2 is 3, and I've been going stupid, barfing on the track, spitting up the mucus, shitting like the sewage. Really, I can prove it. Sick, I'm spitting lupus. Know the flow is foolish. I ain't wanna do this, but you made me do this. Take your heart into it. Beat the beat, abuse it. 6 feet deep, sleeping with the tulip. I've been going hard, been giving them all bars. I won't fall off, dog, cause I'm too committed. And I just wanted to kill it, hit this shit with some lyrics and jump on the track before Jordan Lucas did it. Let's work. Hey, yo, I mean, that shit'd be fucking crazy. But let me get back to it. I'm a threat, I put these rappers all in check. Take the blade out your chest, then I swing it at your neck. Take the air out your chest, hold that cardiac arrest. Take the blade out your chest, then I swing it at your neck. Pray to God that it connect, it's about to be a bloody mess. Pass the torch, this a gladiator sport. I want heads.
Yeah, dude, OZ the Hitmaker, man.
Right. That's tasty shit, dude.
The way that they do it, the way he has like one of the most clever ways of promoting his own music, which is him and this dude Harvey J. And you'll know Harvey J from the guy who cooks everything with Hennessy. Like he has like Henny tacos.
Oh yeah. I've seen that shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched that like the first video like a week ago.
Yeah. So that guy,
Henny chicken wings.
that's like his best friend, right? Like,
Okay,
that's how I view them, at least through the project they worked together on. So Harvey J will he'll pull up his Snapchat. There'll be a beat playing. He does the same one every time. He's like lit like a big, like, you know, there's like a like a real crappy rhyme. And then OZ grabs the camera from him and just starts chopping it up. You know what I mean? And like that's how they've promoted most of their videos. And it's just it's a really fucking clever way to go about it. Like on top of it, just like now you know this dude can spit like that in real time.
Yeah, right.
It's not just a recording. Like, see, let's see.
Got Versace on my neck, got Versace on my wrist.
Says
and
the
I'm
Harvey J.
flexing on your mom.
Yeah. Says he
I pour
wasn't
Henny on
ready.
your bitch, and she claims she not a thought, but she lick Henny off my dick.
Yo, money on my mind, I'm getting back to the bread. Posted up, I'm still in the trap with the lead. They don't want to see you come on, so they rat to the fence. For that, you get a strap to the back of your head. Got shots for everybody, you're passing the care. You don't want to probably, you'd rather be dabbing instead. Michael Jackson Thriller, when it come to spitters, I don't need no blood with glitter. Extra zippers, Louis on my slippers, moonwalking with you. Get the picture, I'm a heavy hitter, nigga. This is seance in the evil scripture. I can snap and bring this rap back from the dead. It's black magic the way I cast it. With this rap shit, I cashed in from the back, and I need a casket. How I'm killing these average whack niggas with classics. I'm a beast with this fashion. Yeah, you like me now. Niggas stealing flows, biting styles. My flow's dope, where's Bobby Brown? Somebody need to stop him now. I'm the type to dig or knock him down. You the type to cuff him, lock him down. Little pictures in your locket now. Man, you niggas need to stop it, clown. I'm 2 chains with my top off, and I'm getting it while I'm riding around. Yeah, I'm a villain without no feelings. I'm really about to kill him and murder these niggas. Acting like this building is really no competition to work with ammunition. I try to clip it, I toss another clip and get back to business. I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm with it. You wanna come get it? I'm a minute, been doing this shit for a minute. I'm in it. How does niggas spitting these bars? Who are you kidding? I'm the dopest nigga out of my city. Don't you forget it. It's a king of the building. You better be kneeling. Told you I was the king of the city. Who telling me different niggas think they better than me? What the hell are you sniffing? You gotta be tripping. I'm on a mission and I'm gunning for the greats. I'm a monster, son. You gotta face. Yeah, nigga, I done put you in your place. Put you in your place.
Yeah, dude. I'm so impressed by shit like that, dude.
Oh, no,
I don't know what it
yeah.
is, but like, you see what I'm saying though? If you took the syllables and played it on a snare,
Yeah.
it would sound dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the style I like, man.
No, I feel you.
But like, I don't know. Like, everyone's like, I'm pumped that Tech Nine's coming to town, dude. I just don't.
Yeah, when does that happen around? I heard that was
I think
the thing.
it's this month.
This month?
Yeah. Or it's either this month or next month. But the thing is, like, I love Tech Nine.
Oh, yeah.
But I like listening to them in my car, in my house, or in headphones, and jamming them, and just really being able to just sit there and jam it. Like, I don't need to go to a Tech Nine concert.
Do you feel that's because you don't feel it would sound as good as the albums, or
yeah,
would it take it away from your opinion?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, there's some groups that can do live like a champion, and some groups that it takes away like if they're
I don't know if you've ever seen a band that you were so excited to see live,
Breaking Benjamin.
and it go terribly wrong.
Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't want that to happen to Tech Nine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to even put myself in the realm of that being I would never go see Eminem
Sometimes
live.
meeting your heroes is awful.
Yeah, I would never go see Eminem as much as I
Oh,
love him.
isn't that the truth? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, there's no
yeah.
way I'd go see him because I don't need to
Mhm.
ruin that experience. Like,
Exactly.
this man's a god to me.
Mhm.
I don't need to go to a concert and, like, dude, I don't even want to bump into him on the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to meet this man.
I want him to be.
If I meet this dude, I need to be famous. I want to meet him on like a
personal level that will probably never actually transpire.
Yeah, like, or
Yeah.
at least something where he's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, you might be a fan, but you've earned the right to be in the room with me. Like,
And
we're,
ask me more
we're
than
both at this award or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like,
we're in the same green room.
I don't need to fucking like spend an extra $200 to meet him backstage.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
he
that-
probably hates those fucking people.
We're both set listed for the same green room.
Yeah, and what? He's gonna hear the same fucking story from every person. Like, I love you. You're the person that you inspired. Right? Like, that sounds like I don't want to be that guy, man. I don't need that to be the first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody that I would be like, yeah, I'll go see him live. Like, that I truly love to
Yeah.
listen to. I don't. If it was Echo or somebody like that, somebody that like I'm watching their career build,
Right.
absolutely go to a show, dude. Because
Yeah.
these guys are like right now they're doing it. They're working hard. They're fucking. But dude, once you've sold out Madison, I don't want to go to your shows because I don't want to ruin what you've done for me.
Yeah, true enough, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense like that. That's why I have like a love for the local music community. So like, even though I'm sort of barely sort of like, like integrated, like I play some shows. There's a lot more bands like that, like Skeleton Crew, like Loaded Six, like a few other bands like that. Like there's a whole bunch more. And like my group, we sort of host some shit like that.
I guess a good rule of thumb is if there's more than like 500 people there, I don't need to go. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't think I would want to go to a comic that was playing a fucking arena. I want to see him in like a comedy club.
Yeah, because Fluffy Iglesias, he comes through town every few years and
Yeah,
it's like that.
him
Like,
and-
do you really want to go to those shows? What? Okay, if Kyle Kinane came for a 30 fucking spot at a coffee club, would you want to go to that? or would you want to go to Iglesias playing for like 10,000 people?
I would definitely go. I mean, they could be playing the same coffee shop on different nights, and I could only go to one. It'd be Canaan. But that being said,
And they're
Canaan's
both
one of my
brilliant comedians,
heroes.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And then maybe I'm like, I would love to go see somebody I know and support them doing a theater show. Like if it was somebody I've met on the road.
Yeah.
Like if Kyle Pogue was like, I'm doing this awesome theater show near you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I will be there.
Right?
And then I think the only way I'd ever get to see Dave Chappelle would probably be like a theater show.
Dave Chappelle, right?
But yeah, I don't have any desire. Like I try to, when I look up venues, the first thing I look up is capacity.
Okay, yeah, right.
Like whenever I'm like, I'm gonna go see this person, like how many people are gonna be there? 1,200? I don't need to go. You know what I mean? It's
Okay, yeah.
Too many people.
yeah, right.
I don't
yeah.
like being around that many people, and I don't know. I feel like it's more.
The talent gets lost to the crowd.
There's less intimacy
Yes.
with you and the comic. Like that's what I love about comedy clubs is like it's not for me, it's for the comic. Like the comic just being in that position, like I've never played anything that big, but it has to be weird because there's so many fucking people
Yeah.
that you're not just like, there's I don't know, man. It's a world I've never experienced, but I just feel like 1,200 people is too many for a comedy show. That's a lot of fucking people. Like, could you imagine being at the Philly game, the Philly stadium that Kevin Hart sold out?
Yeah, no, right?
There's no fucking way you're having a good time at the top.
Yeah, I don't know,
You know what
right?
I mean? Like, you can't even, you can only see him.
You're hearing an echoey.
Yeah, and you can only see him.
Joke.
And you can only see the picture of him, like, move, like, he's too small on the stage, so you can only see the giant TV with his face on it. Like, I don't need that, man. I want to go to a comedy show where, like, yeah, I might not be in the front row. I'm fucking, there's 500 people here. Like, that's a big fucking room. That's a lot of people. 500 people is a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that's probably as big as a room should be.
Yeah.
For that kind of art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I just don't like being around so many people that I'm like, I don't want to fucking go, and I'm trying to justify it.
Well, at the end of the day, it's like reading your crowd and stuff like that. Like it's always a different circumstance every single venue you go to, right?
Can you imagine the energy that fucking 20,000 people are gonna put off?
I couldn't ever imagine that. I would love to imagine that. I would love to experience that.
That seems.
But yeah, like it's hard to say like, oh, I know exactly how that would feel. I know my exact mindset whenever that happened on like I'm not there.
I've seen a bunch of people do those huge like on like Netflix specials, like those big theaters,
massive auditoriums.
And I feel
shit.
like Louis C.K. handled it the best. Like he just seemed like he was able to make it still feel like a comedy room.
Him and Tosh.
Yeah, I can see that, but like.
Yeah, but I feel it's that whole just like, okay, so I'm here, you guys, and like we can chill on this.
When I watch those, like when I watched like Joe Rogan's latest one, I loved it. Don't get me wrong. Like I still love that the specials. I love all that. Like and I say I wouldn't go. We know if I had the money, I'd go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But like I'm not gonna travel to go to a theater show.
Yeah, it's hard to do that these days, right?
Yeah, but what I do is I picture, okay, if he's doing this on this big stage. I wonder, like, I try to just picture it, like, how would he have done it, like building it on a small stage, you know what I mean? Because you have to project more. There's no way you can just not project more in a theater, right?
Yeah.
You have to be more animated. It's a big fucking stage.
You can't just go.
Yeah, like, I mean, unless that's your style. Like, Tom Segura doesn't move around a lot.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like,
Not
his
quite.
first special, I don't think he took a step. Like, he stood in one spot and did his whole set.
And it was fan-fucking-tastic, wasn't it? That whole little...
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Dude, Bill Burr is a fucking animal.
He's a champion, dude.
The shit that this man does, like, yeah.
His ad-lib metaphors are the best things. Doing that is like kind of sort of doing this shit. It's like, he's like the master of just...
They're like, yo, you want to go do this? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Shit, have you been watching Efforts for Family?
Absolutely. I fucking love that show.
Put you through a fucking wall.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I could start building walls right now, and I could never build enough to fucking put you through.
I could build 100 walls and not have enough to put you all fucking through.
The best thing he ever said as Joe, like on that live podcast for the end of the world is.
Wasn't that the best thing ever? I watched every single second of that.
What did he say? He's all, does the elk make you more aggressive? He's like, what? He's like, the elk. He goes, no, Joe, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
He's like, someone gets in my face. That might cause me to get more like lunatic or whatever. Like, he's like, not me. He's like, dude, you had to like beat up people for like 3 decades before you could chill out, smoke a little weed, put on your little Rascals hat, and just hang out. And like that little Rascals hat thing, I watched it live. I was watching it live.
Oh yeah, me and Jeremy watched it too, my brother. Yeah.
That shit had me in tears. I looked that up weekly.
The Christina Tiana like feudings like that, where he was just like, I didn't vote for the motherfucker.
Yeah, or whatever.
Oh no, my favorite part of that whole podcast was whenever it was like 2 or 3 hours in. It was about an hour or two before it all ended and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he said, Trump won, and everyone lost their shit. And then he said, I'm just fucking with you. And then he's like, that felt so fucking good.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
that little troll is like, I'm just fucking with you. He didn't. That felt so fucking good. Because everyone's believed him for like 5 minutes before he said, like, he didn't.
What I thought was beautiful was Joe Rogan said something like, I think our current first lady should run for president. He like Bill reaches over, grabs the mic, pulls it up, and goes, "Why?"
Why? Yeah, yes.
Because she danced on Ellen.
Yeah, because she danced on Ellen. Oh yeah, dude.
I couldn't imagine living in that guy's brain. It's
Man.
like he's like, "How are ya?" Like you listen to the Monday morning.
I listen to every single comedian's podcast.
Dude,
I promise you, sir.
I love the he's like
Legion of Skanks.
this
Do you
is
listen to Legion of Skanks?
This is Thursday, just before Friday, Monday morning.
The
podcast.
Thursday just before Friday morning podcast.
Yeah, Monday morning podcast. Like,
How you doing?
go fuck yourself. Yeah, dude, that was one of the funnest parts of actually going to Colorado. Was I don't listen to it because you asked me what podcast do I listen to. I'm a little biased, man. I don't listen to a whole lot of podcasts. I'm
I
busy,
listen
man.
to every fucking wood.
I'm fucking busy, and then like I play a lot of video games in my free time. So like I listen to as many as I can.
See, I have a monotonous job where I can listen to 5 of them in 5 hours every single day.
See, I work at a tattoo shop where they don't want to hear that shit playing through the fucking Bluetooth speaker. Like, really? You're listening to Tom Papa and Joe Rogan talk about dick jokes? It's like, yes, this is what I live for. You have no idea, but this is literally what I live for. Is shit
Joey
like this.
Diaz, Uncle Joey.
Yeah, Uncle Joey, go cocksuckers, go fuck yourself.
Go cocksuckers, go fuck
Would
yourself.
you say like blue cheese with wings, go fuck your mother?
You know, I got in the fucking elevator and went down shit like that like a goddamn politician.
Like a goddamn doctor.
Like a doctor. Yeah, like a doctor.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, that guy's fucking. Joe Rogan says he's one of the greatest comedians ever.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz, and I can actually kind of see where he's coming from. I've actually met people who are like at the Tom Segura show. There was a dude there. He was like, Joey Diaz was here last weekend. Fucking killed, crushed this room. And like we saw him in a room where there was maybe 150 people. This is where we saw Tom. It was a small fucking little venue in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I actually bought my car to go down there and see him.
Good man.
Yeah, just the things you've done in your life, huh?
Yeah, the things you drove in your life, Boyle. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Glad to have you on. It's been like we've talked about having you on a couple times. It's fucking cool. Finally made it happen.
Let's make it a thing, man.
Do you have any other plugs that you need to do?
No, I play with Lucid Moment. We'll be playing April 20, 420 at Mac Daddy and stuff like that. About 8 to 12 or so and stuff like that. I'll be playing with another group, Yippee over April 17 at the Marriott Hotel for a Jim Livingston photography debut and stuff. It's about sort of what I'm up to these days.
Right on. Yeah, and like I said earlier, Leftwoods on April 19th and Leftwoods on April 24th, I believe. Let me double check that real quick. I got to hit this guy up and get a flyer.
A flyer.
I'm going to start talking like Bill Burr all the time. I
fucking
got to get a flyer.
Get that Boston in you.
All right, let's see. Yes, April 24th, Matt Martin.
Oh, this guy's got a black fucking like notebook and everything. Like he's
Yeah,
so
dude.
goddamn important.
Calendars, bro.
Do you see how
Saved my life.
This pretentious nonsense? My goodness.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretentious.
Fucking love it.
It's because I smoke so much weed that I fucking forget my dates. Like, my girlfriend's like, when are you performing? I'm like, oh, fuck. That's in like 3 days.
Talk to the all-knowing black binder.
Dude, it was the cheapest one at Walmart. Why are you shitting on it?
I'm not shitting
Come
on it.
Come on.
I know you have a
calendar.
I got 2 instruments and 3 notebooks with lyrics in it in my car just in case you wanted me to play a song. If you want to talk about neurotices, there, sir.
I can have you play a song, dude. We can definitely. I can pause the recording. They won't even know it happened.
Won't even know what happened.
They won't even know it happened. It's up to you. But yeah, I think that's all the plugs I have for right now. Other than sometime in May, on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I'm also going to be at Rounders with this dude, Ben Davis, who's been trying to come through Amarillo. He's also going to have another comic. I forget the name. Name eludes me right now.
All right.
And he's also having a musical support. So she's going to do
Musical support.
She's going to do like an hour worth of like originals after the comedy show. So
Cool.
you guys are going to want to come out to that. Once again, I believe it's only $5. That's the going rate for comedy shows in Amarillo. So that's, I mean, dude, $5 doesn't even turn away a regular. You know what I mean? It's $5.
If we talk about the Comedy Store, you're paying about $30 at least.
You think so?
Yeah, Comedy Store and shit like that. They those usual
Like-
covers, it's like that. And those LA shops are about like $30-$40.
$30 to get in and see open mics and shit?
Okay. Well, they do the things where like the open mics, like the first 4 hours are like cheap and shit like that, and then like the main shows where they start at.
You watch Kill Tony?
Oh, fucking love Kill Tony.
Kill Tony, dude.
Is
That's that's such a fucking nightmarish thing to do to a comic. To give them 1 minute.
And every single time I've seen one of those for the past 4 years, I've been hoping to see you there.
There's no way.
Dude, you can kill a minute. It's hard. It's a motherfucker and a half.
I'm sure I could just take a minute worth of material up there, but it's just
Dude, you're dropping a
but then-
bong joke is one
no.
of my favorite fucking things in a minute. I know it's
Oh,
probably
the baby? The baby one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I
I forgot about that.
I know. Yeah, that's old
I
material.
know.
It's
I
like
need to
that.
do it more. Like this thing, you can't like.
You can expound upon that. That's some funny
well,
fucking
that
shit.
that thing is turned like that whole bit is about 8 minutes in itself. It's all about babies, and that's just one of the punchlines.
No, yeah.
In the mix, but
I'm not trying to give away your entire
I
fucking.
know. No, like, I mean, dude, it's on the internet. You guys can find it. If you look up
Where can you find that?
Yellow City Comedy on YouTube, man.
Yellow City
Because
Comedy?
this is a Yellow City Comedy production. It's such a cheap plug because I run Yellow City Comedy. Anyway, you know, that's like the cheapest sponsor I've ever. That's the cheapest thing ever. Like, it's like I'm sponsoring my own shit. Get the fuck out of here. But no, yeah, you can find it on the Yellow City Comedy YouTube channel. It's Skylar
Don't
Potter
worry,
opening
your Uncle
for
Joey just now,
opening
like
for opening for Jason Thompson is the name of the video that has all the material that you and I are talking about.
All right,
But yeah, dude, we're actually about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down.
sounds good, man.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on, dude. I'm also thank you to the listeners for listening. Hey,
Absolutely.
rarely fucking remember to do that. I appreciate you guys. All right,
Sounds good.
thanks for tuning into the weekly relapse. I'm Skylar.
This is Cory
Cory
Schmidt from
there
Moose
you
Moment.
go.
There you go.
Hey, hey.